Hi YouTubers, Miss Timpy here. It is Friday, June 15th, 2012, and today I want to talk to you about Korean Memorial Day. All right. Okay, so today I'm talking about Korean Memorial Day, specifically how I spent my Korean Memorial Day. So Memorial Day here is on June 6th of every year, and it is to memorialize those men and men who died during the Korean War. So they have memorial services all during the week, and also it is a national holiday, which means I don't have to go to work. Yay! Which also meant that then I was able to go out on Tuesday night and stay out a little bit later, aka 2 a.m., versus my normal bedtime. The other thing that coincided with that the Memorial Day and me staying out was Queen Elizabeth's Diamond Jubilee, which is basically celebrating the 60th year of her reign as Queen of the United Kingdom. So I went to an event for that. That was kind of cool. Met up with some friends. We went out, hang out, did some noraebang. Then I made it back home at like 2 a.m. I think, and crashed. Then came the actual Memorial Day. So this was a fun day that we had planned. Me and 3 of my girlfriends. We got on the KTX in family seats, which is basically you can get a block of 4 seats together, 2 facing each other, so that you can sit with your family as you travel. So we made that like our trip down to Busan, and then once you get to Busan, then it's like another 45 minutes or whatever, or almost another hour actually, to get to Haeundae Beach. Okay, so this is one of the famous beaches here in Korea, and I was very excited about going because I enjoy the beach. Haven't been very often, but every time I've gone, I've enjoyed sitting on the surf, on the beach, listening to the surf, getting in the water. I love salt water. I don't know why, but I do. And just having a good time. I have been feeling a little stressed out, so I was ready to relax on the beach. Now, the good thing was it was the middle of the week, so a lot of people don't travel very much during the middle of the week. So the beach wasn't super, super crowded when we got there. The bad news was a couple of things. One, the day decided to be overcast. The day before was scorching hot, burning up, okay? And then we get down to Busan and it's like, so-so. We're like, okay, that's cool. We can still work that out. So we get to the actual beach, and we step onto the sand and we take off our shoes and it's nice and warm. And then 30 seconds later, I step on a piece of glass. Right between my toes, right betwixt my toes, piece of glass. Whoosh. And at first I was like, did I really just step on a piece of glass? And I was like, okay, well, it didn't cut my foot. It just I thought it just filleted off a little bit of skin, so I was fine. I was like, okay, well, we'll keep going. Yeah, about 30 seconds after that, I realized that my foot was bleeding. So yes, I did actually get cut. So my first step onto Haeundae Beach included me getting glass in my foot. Did not enjoy that. Kind of put a bit of damper on the day. And then this, in turn, led to us really looking around the beach. Now, we had noticed a soju bottle, on the sand near some people earlier, but then as we really looked around, we noticed that this beach is dirty. There are cigarette butts on the beach, which is not cool because technically you ain't supposed to be smoking on the beach anyway. Cigarette butts, I see soju bottles, soda bottles, all kinds of stuff. So after I've bandaged up my foot, we're like, what the? Put the shoes back on, put my flippy floppies back on, and we kept walking. And then we went and tried to find a space away from all the kitties and stuff where it was noisy. And we sat down and we kind of made our own little space. We're like, oh, we can get into the water. And then we kind of looked at the water. And we realized that some of that stuff that we saw on the beach was floating in on the water. Yes, y'all. I watched 2 lighters float up. I saw cookie wrappers, bread wrappers, chip bags, like all the stuff. So this beach is dirty. It's just so sad. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll still wade in the water a little bit, not really swim because I'm not trying to put my face all in that. That's just nasty. And then it turns out the beach water is ice cold. Yes, folks, it's like swimming in the Atlantic Ocean if you've never done that. That mess was so cold. I was like, I can't do it. Like, my legs is numb. I can't feel my feet. I can't feel my feet. So we ended up not swimming. Those some brave souls that we met there were all into the water when they could, because I guess there's a designated swimming area of the beach, and we were not in that area. So the lifeguards kept pushing them back and said, no, you can't swim here. So while the beach was disappointing in that, one, I cut my foot, and two, I couldn't swim, or I chose not to swim. It was very interesting in terms of people watching. And y'all know I love to people watch. So I got to watch some very interesting characters. One of which I have pictures of. I took multiple pictures. So they're at the end of the video. Actually, I have a couple of pictures at the end of the video. One is of this older man, this older gentleman who is quite fit and extremely tanned, right? But a little inappropriately dressed. And by this, I mean this older gentleman had on a thong Speedo. Yes, folks, I said a thong Speedo. Okay, bright blue too. So his skin is tan. He was tanned almost as dark as I am. Yes, he's Korean. And his bright Speedo on. I was like, Lord have mercy. No, he didn't. And yes, y'all, he did. He knew exactly what he was doing too. He kept prancing by. Because we weren't the only group of women there. There were several groups of women. This man made sure he pranced about all of us multiple times as he made trips to and from the ocean to wash his junk. Yes, I guess he got sand all up in there and he needed to go rinse it out. And yes. So he provided some entertainment. And I hope he's entertaining to you as well, because there are definitely pictures of him. Okay? And oh, well, then we just people watched after that. Kind of took a little nap and people watched. There were some quite attractive young men there playing volleyball. And we actually got to see Korean bodybuilders. These dudes were kind of yoked up, you know. But I didn't get to take pictures with them before they started, you know, rubbing the suntan oil on each other and then laying down. But I have pictures of them lying down. So hopefully y'all will get to see those as well. And then, so the other reason I was excited to go to Busan was because they are like vegetarian friendly down there too, right? So all of my vegan friends and vegetarian friends have been raving about the fact that the Loving Hut in Busan had the faux tuna fish sandwich, which is one of my favorite things, and also ice cream. Oh, so I was so excited to do that. And once we finally tracked down where this place was, it was closed. Yep, they closed on Wednesday. I don't know what restaurant closes on Wednesday, but this one did. So I couldn't go there. So we finally tracked down another place called Namaste. It was an Indian restaurant, and the food there was delicious. I had this coconut rice dish and some pakoras, and I left so satisfied. Actually, I ate myself almost into a food coma, which made the trip back home quite interesting, as we had to get standing only seats, and we got them on a slow train. So we had to stand for a couple of hours before we could actually sit down. So, yeah, that made the trip much more interesting as well, trying to stand on a moving train. But then after that, it was good. You know, we sat, we talked, we just chilled and relaxed. I got home in a decent hour, which meant that I was able to relax and get ready for the next day at work. So, yeah, I would say I had a good time on Korean Memorial Day. And I guess that's it for today. If you have any questions, comments, please feel free to leave them below. I will gladly answer them, maybe in a text, maybe in another video. And so thanks for watching, everybody. Enjoy the photos. Bye. Namaste.